Hello, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We should be live. Hopefully, we're live. Yep, Emily's here. Great, great, great. Now, let me just make sure the Facebook is live. Hey to the Bareness. Hey to Paul Gooner. Hi, everyone. Getting ready for Storytime Live here. Just making sure the Facebookers are here. I think we're all good on Facebook. I think we're live on Facebook as well. Yes, we are. So, who have we got here today? Who am I having to say hello to? Okay, so we have Polly. Polly's a regular. She loves Storytime Live and comes every week. And so does Louisa on Facebook as well. Both of those guys are here. Good to see you. Now, who else have we got? Okay, Elsie May. Hey, Elsie May. Thanks for joining us for Storytime Live today. Oh, lots of people joining. Hello to Daisy. Hello, Daisy. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Wow, lots of people sending messages in. Watson, how are you? Hi to Henry. Henry's waving. Hi, wave back, Henry. Nice one. Hi to Phoebe and Mila. First time tuning in, Phoebe and Mila. First time here for Storytime Live. Hopefully it won't be your last. You'll be back again and again for more story fun. Lara is here as well. No, Lars. Sorry, Lars. Hi, Lars. How are you? Good. Here to have fun. Baby Cleo is here as well. Tony's here from Dad Chronicles. Glad you're here for a bit of Storytime Live. Bill and Thomas are here. Bill and Thomas, ready for some stories? Good. Also, can I say hi to your cousin Lulu? Cousin Lulu, hello. The Wolf family are here. Hello to Joshua. And happy first birthday to Darcy as well. It's your birthday on Sunday, so have a really, really great birthday on Sunday. And hello to Olivia. Great, we've got lots of people here ready for Storytime Live. Let me just check the Facebookers. Okay, Hannah, hello to you. Hi to Evie as well. Hi to Holly and River as well. Great name, River. Hi from Max and Zach. Max and Zach, glad you could join me. And Lily May is here as well. And Lily May has, let's see what Lily May's done. She's drawn a picture of me and her on a roller coaster at Chessington. Wow. You're going to put it on Instagram and you're going to tag me. Awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that picture. Hello to Daisy and Jack as well. And hello to Levi. Great. We've got lots of people here for Storytime Live. So I'm going to tell you what stories we're going to be doing today, because we're doing two. Quick hello to Ruby Huxley and Chester. Ruby is doing her picture for the competition. Oh, well, it'll probably have to go in the next round of the competition, because today's competition is already, we've had all the entries in, but don't worry, there'll be another competition. So it's time to tell you which stories we have today. Now, first up, we're going to have Meg's Veg. Oh, let me make sure that we turn that around so you can read it. Meg's Veg, and that is by Helen, Nicole, and Jan Penkovsky. Hope I pronounced that correctly. So that'll be our first book. It's a nice little short book. And then we've got our big story for the day, which today is The Treasure Hunt by Nick Butterworth. And that's a really, really good book. So first we're going to start with Meg's Veg. Let's say hello to a couple more people. Freya is here. Hi, Freya. And hello to Finley, who's sat looking excited. Well, Finley, if you're excited, it's time to get started with the story. A quick hello to Jasmine and Mila as well. Okay, all right. So let's get into Meg's Veg by Helen, Nicole, and Jan Penkovsky. It was springtime. Time for Meg to start her vegetable garden. Meg fetched the muck. Meg dug the earth. Al raked it smooth. They're getting prepped, getting everything ready to plant the veg. Al sowed peas and carrots. Mog put in a pumpkin. Meg sowed some more seeds she'd found in her cauldron. It was so cold that no seeds grew. There's a bird pecking away at seeds. Mog made a scarecrow to guard his pumpkin. Look at Mog's scarecrow. It's cool, isn't it? Meg tried to make the sunshine. Make a sunshine spell, said Owl. Camel's hump and vulture's eye, make it bake and frizzle and fry. Ooh, Meg is saying a spell. The sun shone. It got hotter and hotter and hotter. Poor thing, it needs a drink. Make it rain. Look, the flowers wilted. The vegetables are wilted. Splish splosh, all awash, Wellington boots and Macintosh. Meg said another spell. The rain came down in sheets. It's raining, it's pouring. Splish, splash, splosh. The garden grew like a jungle. My, what a picture. These aren't peas, said Owl. They had to pull up all the weeds. 1, 2, 3, heave! Pop! Ouch! Meow! Squawk! They all tumbled over. But they got the weeds out and they made a huge compost heap. Then they had to stake the peas. And thin out the carrots. Don't want to plant the carrots too close together. They had to hoe down the rows, make them all nice and neat, and water the pumpkin. And then they had to eat them all. Yum, yum, yum. Look at them eating all the veg. The veg are good for you. The end. Goodbye. That was Meg's Veg by Helen, Nicole, and Jan Penkovsky. I hope you like that book. Did you enjoy it? Have any of you been growing anything in your gardens or in your little planter boxes? I wonder if anyone's been growing anything. Someone's daughter is napping, but mum's enjoying it. Hi from Atlas and Orion, who are here. Arilyn is here. They love this. Great. Well, that was just the first story, guys. We've got another story, and it's a big one. I like this one. And I've got to tell you the winners of the competition this week. So, just checking messages. Darcy thought the scarecrow was funny. I thought the scarecrow was really cool as well, Darcy. Oh, somebody's growing peas and courgettes at home. That's really, really good. I bet you're looking forward to them growing and being able to eat them. Somebody else is growing sunflowers. Polly loves Mog's cat. We all love Mog's cat. Penny's been growing tomatoes and green beans. Oh, well done, Penny. Penelope is starting a veggie garden at Mum's Lighthouse. And they'd forgotten all about Meg. Good to see you, Penelope. Watson's loving this. Poppy's here. Hey to Poppy. Somebody's been growing chili. Rhiannon said she's been growing chili. Wow, you're all doing lots of growing. That's really, really good. Barnaby is winning a sunflower competition against Theo and Tilly. Wow. Still a lot of time to go, though. There's still lots of growing that can be done. Somebody's growing sprouts from sweet potatoes. And Max wants to tell me they're growing a tomato plant, sunflowers, and strawberries. Strawberries are my favourite, Max. It's my favourite fruit. A quick happy birthday to Angelica, whose birthday is on Monday. And now I'm going to get into our second story. Okay? Right. Time for story number 2. And then we have the winners of our competition. So, story number 2 today is The Treasure Hunt. And it's by Nick Butterworth. Let's find out what happens. Good morning, said Percy the park keeper as he stepped out of his hut. In his hand, Percy was holding some posters, which he'd just made. He pinned one of them to his door. What does it say? Asked one of Percy's rabbit friends. Oh, I'm sorry, said Percy, and he read aloud. I'm organising a treasure hunt. All those who'd like to come, meet me at the bandstand after breakfast tomorrow morning. Signed, Percy. Me. I want to come, said the badger. So do I, said the fox. What is it? They don't know what a treasure hunt is. Do you? It's a game, said Percy. One person goes off and leaves a trail of clues for the others to follow. The clues are messages, and one clue leads to the next one until you find the treasure at the end. It does sound like fun, doesn't it? I can read a bit, said Fox, and he and the other animals stared at another of Percy's posters. Percy smiled as he noticed they were holding it upside down. I'll do drawings instead of messages, he said. Next morning, when the animals met together, there was no sign of Percy. They thought that Percy must have forgotten until one of the squirrels noticed something funny. Look, there's a piece of paper with a picture on it. It could be a clue. The squirrel was right. On the paper, Percy had drawn a picture of a seesaw. That must be where we have to go first, said Badger. Can you see the little picture? There it is, of a seesaw. They hurried over to the playground. Sure enough, another piece of paper had been pinned to the seesaw. I'll get it, said one of the mice, and he scampered up the seesaw. This time, Percy had drawn a picture of a statue. I know where that is, said a rabbit. Follow me. And off they went again. By now, Percy had put nearly all his pieces of paper in place. He whistled as he walked along a favourite path at the edge of the park. Only two left, said Percy, as he tucked one of his clues into a crack in a signpost. He stopped for a moment and gazed over the fields which lay beyond the park. There are all the fields. Percy reached into his pocket and was pleased to find some chocolate. It was chocolate money wrapped in gold paper. A good job I brought a snack, said Percy. I'm feeling quite peckish. Slowly, he ate every piece of the chocolate. Then Percy realised what he'd done. He had eaten the treasure. Oh no. The animals were having great fun. Percy's trail of clues led them all over the park. The seesaw, the statue, the tool shed, the bridge. In every place they found a picture showing them where to go next. But now, as they searched for a clue around a signpost at the edge of the park, it didn't seem quite so easy. Bother, said Badger. I can't see a clue anywhere. The fox kept looking at the letters on the signpost. He was sure they were trying to tell him something. I wonder, he muttered to himself. Suddenly, the fox announced, This signpost is the next clue. We have to follow it. But it leads out of the park, said the hedgehog. It was too late. The fox had already set off. The others looked at each other, and then they followed after him. The fox led them across a field. In the middle stood a tall tree which had been struck by lightning. There's the tall tree. Further on, there was a cattle shelter. Something was moving behind it. It looks like Percy, said the fox. That must be where he's putting the treasure. The animals rushed towards the cattle shelter. It wasn't Percy, but there was something there, and the something said, I wonder what's there. Moo. It was a young calf. Moo, said the calf loudly again. The animals squealed and ran in fright towards the tree in the middle of the field. The calf chased after them. She wanted to play. Let's have a look. Look at that. Wow. The animals scrambled up the tree as fast as they could. They didn't like this game at all. What do we do now? Wailed the hedgehog. He was answered by someone who had been watching it all. Should we find out who it was? It's Percy. Look. You won't find any clues up there, chuckled Percy. Why don't you come down and meet Lucy? Lucy, the calf, was very friendly. When the animals had calmed down and been properly introduced, she gave them a ride across the field to the park fence. Everyone chattered happily as they bumped along. We didn't find the treasure, said Fox, but we found a friend. Percy coughed and wiped the corner of his mouth with his handkerchief. And don't you think friends are better than treasure, he said. Well, said Hedgehog, I think they're about the same. Percy smiled. I think you're right, he said. Percy doesn't know that he's dropped 3 pieces of the treasure on his way around the park. Can you find them? I think Mouse found them. The end. That was The Treasure Hunt by Nick Butterworth. Did you enjoy that story? I like that story. Serena has been growing tomatoes and eggplants. A little message left over from after the first story. Did you like the second story? Finley says thank you. No problem, Finley. Thanks for joining us for Storytime Live. Polly was glad the animals made a new friend. I'm glad they made a new friend as well. It's always nice making new friends. You guys are all my new friends. All of you that come here to Storytime Live, you are my new friends. That book is one of Daisy's favourites. I'm glad you like that book, Daisy. Louisa liked it where he ate all the treasure up. It was funny, wasn't it? Percy ate all the treasure. There are lots of Percy books. If you like Percy books, maybe you've got a Percy book. Penny says thank you. Thank you for joining me, Penny. Ivan liked the fox. He misses seeing the fox at Great Nanny Phyllis's house. Oh, I'm sure you'll see the fox again soon. Angelica loved the story as always. Thank you very much, Angelica. Well, there's one more thing I've got to do before I go, and that is show you a couple of the entries from this week's drawing competition that I had on my website and to announce who the winner is this week. Toby says, thank you for the story. No problem, Toby. And no problem to Mum. Okay, so I have a couple of drawings to show you here that they were entries into my drawing competition. If this is your first time here, the last 2 weeks I said that the kids that were coming to Storytime could draw me a picture and send it, get their mums or dads or whoever to send the pictures to me on my website. There's a special page, and I've had a couple of entries here, and I'm going to show them, and then I'm going to announce the winner of the competition, and the winner gets a prize. Bye from Rhiannon. Bye, Rhiannon. Thank you for coming. So, first up, you need to see this. drawing by Elodie, who's 2 years old, and she did Penguin on Holiday, which I read earlier this week. So thank you very much, Elodie, for your drawing. Make sure that, oh, was I holding that too low? There you go. You can see it now. Well done, Elodie, for drawing that one. I loved it. And next up, and the winner of our competition this week is Evie. Now, Evie's 22 months. Oh, let me hold that right. There you go. And Evie's drawn Itchy Itch Itch, which I think I read last week. Itchy Itch Itch. And I'll tell you what, Evie has been painting it. She didn't even draw it. She got the paints out and went at it. Look at that. That is amazing. Well done, Evie. Really good job. And because it was so good, Evie, I'm giving you a prize. Mummy is going to get this, and it's a Moonlight story projector. So Mummy's going to be able to read you stories at home, and she's going to be able to project the pictures on the wall so that you can see all the pictures. She'll use her phone and she'll project the pictures onto the wall. So I hope you really, really enjoy that. Thank you so much for entering my competition. Thank you for joining me here today for Storytime Live. I'll be back again next week on Wednesday at 2 p.m. and again on Friday at 2 p.m. For more Storytime fun. If I'm going to do another competition, I'll let you know. I'm going to see if we've got a prize. That's the only thing here. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Parents, I have to remind you that if you want to join me for Dad Chats Live this evening, it will be on the Dad Vengers Instagram channel. It starts at 9. Mums, you're welcome to join as well. It's called Dad Vengers because we're trying to help dads be better parents and be more hands-on with their kids. But we'd love mums to be there as well to give their advice and help as well, because we're all in this together. So maybe I'll see some of you tonight for Dad Chats Live. Kids, I will see you next week for more Storytime Live. And don't forget to keep checking out CBeebies as well. There is actually a little dance, not competition, but you can send your dances in to CBeebies because we've been doing the Go Jetters dance. So make sure you head to the CBeebies website and click on Join In, because I've done a little instructional video on how to do the Go Jetters boogie. And you can film your Go Jetters boogie and send it in to CBeebies. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you again soon. Let me say some byes. Bye, Polly. See you later. Bye to Elodie. Bye to Evie. Evie's shouting tar. No problem, Evie. Bye to Gabby. Bye to Louisa. Bye, Louisa. No problem, guys. Thank you so much for joining me this week for Storytime Live. I'll see you again next week. Bye to Ivan. No worries, Ivan. Bye to Olivia. Bye to Penny. Bye, Watson. We'll see you all next week, hopefully, for more Storytime Live. Okay? All right.